Today I'm doing a video for the Show Us How You Organize open collaboration hosted by Sheree and Susan, and I will have the links to their channels below in the description. So this needs to be one of my projects, but that's not today's video. This was today's project, and I didn't bore you with transferring everything over into this, but if you can tell, it's a silverware for your silverware drawer for your spoons and forks and things like that. And I just bought a bigger one the other day, and I put this one in the cabinet because I don't ever want to throw them away. And just a while ago it dawned on me it would hold all these little things, so that worked out perfect. So let me show you. I did have some in here, some in here, in there, some up there in that, and then I had all the little tiny bottles here in this box, and then I had some just kind of balancing on the edge here, which always made it so fun whenever I pick something up. So I'm happy that I figured this part out, and that the amount that I have right now fits perfect in this I don't even know what they're called, silverware tray. So these have to stay in here because I got them on clearance, and I know why. It's because the sprayers never worked, but they make great splatter paints. So that's a perfect spot for them. It's long enough. All little bottles line up here well, my daubers. So for the amount of things that I have, I think it's a perfect solution. And so I'm going to set it back up there on the shelf like this, and then when I walk up to it, I'll be able to easily tell everything that's in there without things falling off the edges of the shelves and stuff like that. So originally I had all of my ink pads in here trying to see if they would fit, but there was too many. And then this box of little bottles was staring at me saying, hey, we'll fit. So I left these in here for now. Just because I think it's a good fit. So let me show you what else I have done. The prompt for this week, as you can tell, is inks and tools, things like that. So we don't want to talk about tools because that's on my desk right now, and then I have a tote that has the rest of the different tools. So I don't know how I'll ever get that better. But for my inks, I'm going to spin here. I'm going to pause it so I don't make you dizzy. I bought this plastic holder, and I don't know what it's originally for. I thought it was like for hair bows or things like that because I have another one, but I normally keep littles in it. And then I tried the ink pads, and here they are. So that's a perfect fit because I have a closet right here next to me, or as you can see now, they're just hanging on the edge of the shelf. But anyway, I love how this looks. I can see all the inks. They're handy. They're easy to get out. These fit perfectly like this. The others, you know, I just turn them long ways. But I love it. And I just got this, I don't even know. I'm going to try to turn it around. Not too long ago at one of the thrift stores. I can't remember. So there's the other side. So I think I need to go shopping because there's open space. So that's my organization for this week, and using this hanger. And I have another one I'll show you here. I keep littles in, and I've had this one for years, and it is probably due for a little clean out or get another one so I can expand. But there are, you know, screws, eyelets, you name it, are all in here. And these little containers, I got these containers and these both at the Dollar Tree. So and some of them I think I got at Target, but hold on, sorry, I wanted to turn that around without making you dizzy. So this is the other side. This is the messiest side. These are the eyelets I just bought the other day. Things like this are in there. Those are little feet, bull pins, just the bits and pieces. So I put them in there and they hang right here in the closet next to me. And that's easy to get. So, and I still need to do this. I just moved the shelf in here not too long ago because I had everything on that shelf, but it's a little bit small. But I love the shelf. It's IKEA, and I love how it has the drawers right here. And I had all my inks and glue and things like that on there. But the further it gets fuller and I go to the bottom, I'm getting too old to be getting down there to get stuff. And it's just not very convenient. So this is a hot mess. I need something to do with that. It is too full now, and when I pick up something, it's just a mess. So, and then this bottom shelf was empty, and now it just became a catch-all. So still some work to do on the shelf, but I think having this this right here on the shelf and that new little bag that I have here with the holder, the pockets in it, I think that's a perfect step to kind of get motivated to get the rest of it done. So okay, so I've been cleaning up a little bit. I was able to get these emptied, maybe back to the kitchen. These are emptied. I won't get rid of them. I'm sure I'll find something to do with them. This is actually the start of a project, so I need to finish that. But pretty good progress, I think. So I remembered I had another one of these that I just bought at Goodwill in it, so I went and got that, and everything that I put in there just fits perfect. Glues, I don't know, you know, the different paste, things like that are in here. So for what I have, that's a perfect solution. It's wire and it's very sturdy, so I love that. I'm not touching that tonight, I'm tired. So on this shelf, I've managed to bring all of this together here. It was in different also boxes and a hat box and things like that. I brought all the little bottle inks into this silverware tray. I have all the extra glues here that I reach for a lot in this little box. And then this I just bought. It's got different little needle tips, things like that in there. And then that freed up this shelf where I brought some of my markers and the paintbrushes and things over. And I can have them right behind me. So what I'm looking at now is what's at my back really close when I'm standing at my table. So I don't want to spin around and make you dizzy, but so that'll be handy. Then I could just grab watercolors, markers, things like that. My paintbrushes are, some of them are in there. So that freed that up. I have empty space there. That also is just a catch-all after a sale I went to. I don't even know what anymore down there. So I need to clean that up and get this little shelf cleaned up. These, I like everything right here, so probably not going to change anything in there. I'm happy with, once I get this paper, everything moved out of there and figure out what I'm going to do with that, then that'll be empty and I can maybe bring books or paper, things like that, because that shelf is getting really full. And see if I can show you. So you've seen this if you watched my tour, but so now I moved my markers, which was not convenient, so I had to walk over here and get them. I've cleared that space. And then, you know, there's all that. These are my finished projects. Some of them should be in my Etsy shop, but I just get lazy about posting things. That's going to be altered. So the video is about organization, not looking at my messes, but every space that's free means something can come off the floor or another shelf that's spilling over. So I'm happy to have that there. It's my tin lids that I love. So that's pretty good progress. I think that was a good idea to use the silverware trays. That's what they both are. One's just a different sturdier wire. And then this is just the, you know, good old-fashioned plastic ones. I've had it forever. And then my favorite is this. And having all the inks in there. I found some more littles here. So I put those on there and filled that up. And then here we go. Here's the front side. Which looks, I mean, looks really nice. So patting myself on the back for thinking of this because I love it. And the silverware trays. That just came to me about 4 o'clock when I was sitting in a meeting, and I guess I was daydreaming, but I thought, oh my gosh, what do I have? Because I was going to make a box and cover it kind of like what I did last week, but I thought, no, I wanted something smaller. And so anyway, that's my pat on the back for thinking of that. And every time I find one of these, I'm going to get it because they're just perfect for hanging. And again, the closet, I'm not going to show you because this is not a horror show, is right here. So that'll be handy to get to. And when I'm using it, I can just hang it here on the shelf like this. But anyway, thank you to Susan and Sheree for the open collaboration. It was good inspiration in a way to get myself lit on fire about fixing this, because I just come in here and do things and work on projects and throw and pull, and sometimes you walk in here, or I do, and I'm like, wow. So I appreciate the prompts and the motivation to do all that, and I love watching everybody's videos to see everybody else's ideas as well. So Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming and Susan at Susan Hiles Art are the ones that have the open collaboration, and the links to their channels will be below. And everyone who participated in the collaboration will be in a list in their descriptions in their videos. So make sure you go and check those out. So thanks for joining me here to help me clean up my mess a little bit. I appreciate it. And oh my goodness, next week is supposed to be ribbons, but I already did that. So the first prompt was paper, I think ephemera, things like that. And that's my big project. So I'll see you guys next week when we work on that mess. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.